Clark content during this break has been real. WNBA engagement dropped significantly after the season ended. The off-season news cycles focused on other players.
But none of it generated the same level of sustained interest. Then USA Basketball posts one simple arrival video, and suddenly everyone is paying attention again. That contrast says everything. Aaliyah Boston is also there for this Team USA situation, which makes perfect sense given her role with the Fever and her own national team aspirations, and having that familiar Fever connection around likely helps Caitlin feel more comfortable as she eases back into competitive basketball after such a long break. The timing of this return really matters too. Caitlin has been relatively quiet on social media throughout the off-season, posting here and there but nowhere near the constant stream of content we saw during the season. Some people criticized her for that, arguing she should be doing more to stay visible, keep fans engaged, and continue growing her brand, but this moment shows that she doesn't need non-stop posting to command attention. Her presence alone is enough to reignite the conversation.
Camp overseen by Kara Lawson, Duke's own women's basketball coach, who was appointed to lead the Team USA through 2028. It's also the first camp for managing director Sue Bird, the four-time Olympic gold medalist now responsible for assembling the next World Cup and Olympic roster.
But here's the thing. When Caitlin does show up, even if it's just arriving at a building, it instantly becomes major news. That's the power of strategic absence paired with genuine star power. She doesn't need to post every day to stay relevant. One appearance from her generates more buzz than most players get from a month of non-stop posting. Earlier that same day, Lexi Hull posted a TikTok with Caitlin doing the Marshmallow Challenge, light, silly content, and even that drew significant attention simply because Caitlin was in it. Everything she touches creates interest. The reaction to the Team USA arrival video was immediate and overwhelming. Comments poured in calling her the queen of women's sports, saying how much she was missed, and expressing excitement for what's next. USA Basketball's content team has to be thrilled with the engagement. This also raises an interesting point about content strategy during this Team USA camp. The WNBA isn't involved here, so fans are entirely dependent on USA Basketball's media team for access. They control what gets filmed, what gets shared, and how much fans get to see, and based on that arrival video, they clearly understand the assignment. Caitlin Clark content drives engagement, and they know fans have been starving for any glimpse of her back on a basketball court. The slow-motion entrance wasn't accidental. That was deliberate production value and acknowledgement of who the star is. Some people might argue that this is unfair to the other players at camp. Angel Reese is there. Other elite players are there. In an ideal world, coverage would be evenly distributed, but that's not how reality works. Caitlin generates more views, comments, and shares than anyone else, and that's not opinion, it's measurable fact. USA Basketball would be foolish not to lean into that if the goal is to grow the sport. There's also the rebrand conversation. Caitlin switched agents during the off-season, and there's speculation about how her new representation will position her moving forward. This Team USA appearance could be the first step in that reset, a fresh return to basketball after time away, building momentum toward next season with renewed focus. Her Time magazine cover is still circulating. Shadar Sanders liked her Instagram post about Aaliyah Boston's birthday, and she's maintained cultural relevance despite not playing. That's rare. Most athletes fade from conversation when they're inactive. Caitlin doesn't. The 5-month break from basketball matters. Fans genuinely missed watching her play. The WNBA playoffs happened without her after the Fever were eliminated. And while there were great moments, the energy wasn't the same. Caitlin brings something that goes beyond talent. She brings unpredictability. Will she pull up from 30 feet? Will she throw a no-look pass nobody expects? Fans tune in because something memorable might happen at any moment. USA Basketball hasn't seen this level of individual-driven attention in the social media era for women's basketball. They've had legends and champions, but virality changes everything. Caitlin is built for this era, where moments spread instantly and engagement matters. The critics who spent the offseason claiming her moment was over are noticeably quiet now. One arrival video alone proved her staying power. Some tried to argue that Sophie Cunningham topping search trends or Aya Wilson's accolades meant the spotlight had shifted. No shade to either of them, but there are levels to this. Caitlin operates on a different tier of cultural impact. That doesn't diminish anyone else's talent. It just reflects reality. The off-season question was whether fans would stay deeply engaged without her. The answer is clear. Interest dipped. Passion cooled. Then she showed up, and the energy immediately returned. That's the difference between a star and a superstar. Stars matter when they're performing. Superstars make people care just by showing up. USA Basketball is going to maximize this, and they should. They don't get many chances between Olympic cycles to command this level of attention, and Caitlin gives them that platform automatically. What comes next will be fascinating. Practice clips, behind-the-scenes moments, scrimmage footage. Fans are hungry for all of it after 5 months without seeing her play. The Aaliyah-Boston connection helps too. It's a familiar pairing for Fever fans and creates natural storylines about chemistry, friendship, and growth. Other players benefit as well because when fans tune in for Caitlin, they're exposed to everyone else. The offseason proved one thing clearly: women's basketball can exist without Caitlin Clark, but peak interest doesn't happen without her. USA Basketball knows it. The numbers prove it. One arrival video sparked more engagement than much of the league sees during the season. That's not media bias, it's demand. Caitlin Clark showed up to Team USA training, one video dropped, and the basketball internet exploded. 5 months away only amplified the anticipation. USA Basketball gets to be the vehicle for her return, and they're clearly ready to capitalize. The haters said we'd move on. Instead, everyone's watching again. And if this much buzz came from an arrival video, the actual basketball footage is going to be on another level.